leftovers.
Mike me, almighty Miker!
Okay. So then
see what the bake sale
getting more health back.
Fight me, Helen.
Yeah. Like prime.
Cafeteria lady, do you have any grease?
Yes.
Then grease me up, woman!
Just like
okie dokie.
spiky shield. Tried to hit him. He got hurt. He's like, okay. He goes to apologize.
Hello! Stand up, please.
That spike shield again. And he's like,
You have to put that mic on properly, otherwise you'll get damaged.
And then just spike
Drop this down your shirt and put it in your front pocket.
Crap happened? Like,
Why? They can't see it. Why? They can't see the
I
wire.
can do this all day.
Well, just because it's safer inside than outside. Because if it's outside, you push your arm out.
You're one of those guys.
That works.
And I get two of them out with him.
Still does it? Wait, what the fuck?
And then two more with a tentacle.
Yeah, just easy to let it just
I
drop.
remember having.
It's a little bit itchy, but it's a good.
Drop it.
I would battle him.
Well, I
just have this shuckle on my team that I would never use until
I'm used to having mics on me.
a full legendary team
Lots
that
of
I'm going
interviews.
up against, and I'm like, okay, I'm breaking you.
I did an interview
and, like,
when I did my
just to be a dick.
when I did my internship for IGN in the city.
There are people who
You did an internship for IGN?
I did.
full shuckle teams. Like in one
Front
day,
pocket.
I ran
For 6 months, I got to shadow the admin.
Oh, good for you.
It sucked.
It was
And I
fun.
like, in the first one, I was like, I don't even know what to do. And like, I had 2 Pokemon left, and I was like, Ultramoth. And I was like, that's perfect.
Is it okay?
Yo, River Dance Bug Buzz is insane.
Let this fall down your shirt.
Let's do it. And then the next time, I just
This is violating.
I was like, yeah, and he just wrecked him. He's like, how did you do that?
Make sure that's
Like,
pointed up.
I had enough of
If it falls, just kind of adjust it so it's pointed upwards towards your mouth.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, it's not going to pick you up as well.
fast enough to get like a really powerful mod, like 3 sword stances.
Time for our intro, guys. Ready to get started.
We are ready?
I want to take the quietest room challenge.
Quiet? What is that?
You have to stay in the room longer than 45 minutes.
Everybody ready? Everybody
You want to
remember?
play a game with us? It's called 2 Rooms and a Boom. Good to go.
Like,
Everyone remember the title of this show?
What was the title? Oh, right. I thought you meant this episode.
Yeah, that thing that you mess up every time you're here.
This is a Group Podcast.
Something like that. Ready to go?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. This is the GroupThink Podcast.
Cast.
Woo! There we go.
Took my thing. He stole my shtick.
I ain't touching your stick.
I'll touch your stick.
Oh my.
We are theoretically live from somewhere.
The jungles of Disney.
Can we just tell them we're from Toronto, Canada?
We can't let them know; they'll hunt us down. Disney's already looking for me.
A long time ago, in the mysterious land of Toronto, Canada,
Scott Pilgrim was dating a high schooler.
Yes.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
That's
Great
the
movie.
Best movie.
Oh, yes.
It's the only
It would
movie.
have been a lot better if my screen wasn't on. If I couldn't have seen it on your
Every cinema doesn't exist.
I was just like,
Would you fight a girl's evil ex-boyfriends just to get a date with her?
A date
7 Evil X's.
or to continue.
Continue dating her.
So that
Would anyone actually do that?
let me put this in the
I
words
would.
of...
Do I get the magical powers from the
Be an
movie?
adventure.
I would. I think I do fairly well.
Doesn't have magical powers.
I know, but like the video game shit going on.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool.
I would take it if that was
Words of
happening.
Cleveland Brown. Now, son, would you rather drink an unopened can of soda or a can of soda that's had 7 penises in it?
I don't think she had sex with all of them.
One of them was
Meanwhile,
one of them
Billy,
was a girl.
Meanwhile,
penises.
our communal
And a
act.
When we
We're the 7 good exes.
out, she do this thing with her leg. Okay, I don't need to hear it. Dink. And then she orgasms to death.
Okay.
She probably did sleep with all of them. Did she? Okay, the Chinese twins though.
You had a sexy face?
Hey man,
Was that at the same time or 2 different
The
moments
same
in
time?
her life?
No, literally, that
Probably
was one
many
of
different
the
moments in my
lines in the movie. Wait, twins at the same time?
My girlfriend sucks 37 dicks in a row.
In a row?
Anyway, Austin, you can sit down anytime you want.
I enjoy standing.
Well, if you must. So this is episode 8 of the GroupThink Podcast.
Now I'm floating.
Ringo, get off the ceiling, Ringo. We'll never get him down now.
Oh God.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you all in therapy.
Okay, so
Walking home.
Yay, beer!
Where are my keys? Yeah.
please turn off the Team 4-star ringtone. By the way, I don't need them receiving me of all
Should
people.
probably mute my phone
I
as
don't
well.
think they would.
Yeah,
honestly.
just because they've had to deal
Who
with
are those
that
guys
shit.
who are those guys that tried to copyright that word from YouTube, like word react?
React,
Yep.
the Fine Bros.
Yeah, this is the Team 4 is going to turn into the Fine Bros and sue me of all people.
Nah, they won't. They're cool.
Nah, they'll invite you to join them.
Especially considering Team 4 Stars had to deal with that shit from Funimation how many times?
They had a recent one.
It's not Funimation.
Like,
It's
not
actually
even a month
it's on
ago.
the Japanese side of things.
Yeah.
Funimation, they're close with Funimation because they brought them on to do the Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Yeah.
With-
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Which was like 3 different people in that game. If you ran up to them and went to talk to them, all they would say is Vegeta, like real quick.
You could choose that as a voice actor too, and all your guy would say every time you
male
talk to
voice
anyone.
number 8.
That's one I went with too.
I did it on
Okay.
it was like the expected thing to do.
So I actually prepared some today was the intended to be the Prepared Topics podcast where I asked Austin to come here preemptively with questions so that we could all kind of have discussion topics ready to go into this. And evidently, no one did that. So
I told you people.
Well, I
I
mean,
warned them.
Adam misunderstood.
No, I was still under the impression. Okay, so this is what Tyler posted on Facebook. Okay, on Facebook, directly I seen in my face.
Argument
Okay,
podcast.
so we're going to talk about. Or first of all, movie night is going to be Saturday.
That's going to be next week.
We're going to be watching.
That's next week.
You saw the wrong one.
But you posted it, and so you posted it before this movie night. So there go. That's where it came into.
Okay, I see the confusion. The date on it is the 18th.
That's why I was just like, okay, cool.
Sorry.
We're gonna go talk about Batman versus Superman.
So
The age-old question.
So this has been kind of a joke that's been going on in the podcast for the past 2 months. Me and Tom have basically sworn to fight each other to the death in debate, determining whether Batman or Superman is the better superhero. And we're gonna do this.
No. Debate means there's an equal chance of winning.
And we're gonna do this on an equal.
Damn!
I don't want to hear it from the peanut gallery yet. This is next week. We've been holding this
Already
argument out for
throwing
2
the
months. 2 months. Don't break your streak.
Shouldn't it wait until the movie?
Not relevant.
Saitama.
Not relevant. And no, we need to do it before the movie
that's
so we can go
unfair,
into
though.
it
He wins.
and then review the movie
Always.
immediately after and say how much it sucks.
I don't
So-
think,
so
from what
yes.
I've noticed so far, it doesn't look like either of them win in the movie.
Yeah, it's probably
well,
not.
they can't
No.
exclaim much. It just looks
Doomsday
like
shows
Superman's
up.
getting his ass beaten.
Here's what happens.
Superman getting his ass beaten sounds
Does
about right.
Apocalypse show up?
Sounds like a normal Tuesday.
Doomsday, but Darkseid will probably show up because his parademons are in the movie.
Apocalypse
So.
was X-Men. The X-Men movie.
There is an apocalypse in DC.
Oh. There's always an apocalypse.
Yeah, because subtlety. Anyway, the Batman Superman podcast is going to be next week, and it's going to be officially moderated by Justin, who's agreed to help us kind of do this in an official format. And this is going to be done fairly and thoroughly researched. Tom. Anyway,
My research was done years ago.
I know, and I've done my research years ago too. I just got to refresh on it before we do it.
I'm on your side.
Anyway,
Then you're on the winning side.
this is unfair.
3
Life's
against
a
1.
bitch, then you die.
Oh my gosh. You ever seen the Drunken Peasants podcast?
No.
It's the one official that's hosted by the Amazing Atheist, and he always brings on one guy who disagrees with everything they say, and it's
Oh, that sounds great.
so it's one guy who fighting against 3 other people who disagree with him. It's pretty funny actually. I've seen a couple of them.
Sounds like me.
Let's internet permission. Let's get the Guardian on the Drunken Peasants podcast. Anyway,
No,
Tonight.
let's not. I disagree with that.
to be the one guy that disagrees with 3 people.
No. Just because I want to disagree.
Oh my gosh, you're not even fun about
Let's
this.
just agree to disagree.
No.
No, I win.
Every argument I have with my fiance.
Oh my god!
I'm keeping that in.
I don't care.
Is she the one who goes, no, I win?
Let them fight. Witness me.
For your birthday, did she give you one of those little coupons that says win one fight?
No, I write my own coupons. I win them all.
Anyway, wow. Water is good.
That was disgusting.
That was
So-
Absolutely disgusting.
beautiful.
It's not as bad as me eating cheese live on the podcast. Anyway.
He's like off a block?
Yes.
Off my chest.
He just picked up a cheese wheel and started eating
a lot,
it. It was horrifying.
Anyway, I prepared several topics of discussion for tonight that I thought would be interesting to talk about. Just kind of came up during the week.
Objection!
And if anyone has anything they'd like to bring up, I'm more than willing to defer to them on any topics. And hold the Pokemon for a while at least.
I'm an adult.
I am an adult.
What's it say?
I like feisty kids like you.
Oh my.
Wait, where are you in the world right now?
SSN.
Okay, fair enough. You're on a boat. But no,
Foreigner.
I'm on a boat.
You can't run then.
Anyway,
Running shoes didn't exist.
So
No
this
one
is
could
true.
run. It was a very slow world.
Literally no one can run in that game. No one knows how to run.
The bikers dominated the world.
so I've got 8 discussion topics on my phone we can go through right now.
Jesus
so.
Lord, 8.
Well, let's just they're random things. I don't think they're going to take up more than 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh,
I'm a
my
war
God.
machine.
Bless us with these 15,
Yes.
So,
10 commandments.
50 History of the World Part 1. Thank you. So, first topic of discussion: Ghostbusters.
No.
Awful.
Awful.
Have you seen the new trailer?
Is everyone aware of the situation?
With the women?
What
So,
situation with the women?
there's
Hold
the
on.
guy who
we
directs
never
This up
said that.
last time?
I know we didn't. The guy who directs all of the horrible Melissa McCarthy comedies is now coming out with a new Ghostbusters movie, and everyone on the internet hates it, except for the super feminists who are saying that it's the greatest movie ever.
There's also one way.
And it's a really stupid situation because the movie looks terrible.
The trailer for the movie
If it ain't
has
broke, don't
like
fix it.
100,000 likes and like 300,000 dislikes.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's 500,000
On
at this
YouTube.
point.
I
Yeah,
want to go
it's
look out of
ridiculous.
curiosity.
I don't know. I don't remember the last time I saw it. But
All I know is no matter what you do, someone will be angry. You cannot win in this world.
Not on the internet, at least.
no, but this is different. There's almost always a more like to dislike ratio. This one is getting
Yeah, it's just
It's
Bodies.
like the PC arc in South Park.
Firebomb is likes.
I watched Angry Joe's video about it, and he summarized it perfectly. It's treating Ghostbusters as another bad summer comedy. And it doesn't even look funny. Like, the most notable joke in the movie is the black lady drives up to them, and she says, My dad's letting us borrow his car. That's a hearse. It's a Cadillac! That's a joke.
That's supposed to be a joke?
It's funny because it's a hearse.
not too much.
The hearse was supposed to be the joke, not the Cadillac.
Second
Yeah.
best time is the first time. Put me on
And
a
the
plane so I
funniest-
can put them in a
And
house.
the funniest thing about that whole controversy was immediately feminists turned on it because they're saying, oh, why is the black lady the only one that's not a scientist? And then she went turned around and said, I'm smart too.
Oh my god.
They will attack it for whatever they can find. Everyone will attack it.
I think those people just need to watch the original movie and be like, oh, the black guy wasn't a scientist in that movie. They're just gender swapping the whole fucking movie.
What was
Pretty
the point
much.
of that in the original movie, by the way?
Let the movie die.
They just needed a fifth
Let
fourth
it sit
guy and they brought him
peacefully.
on. I forgot what that was.
They needed a token black guy.
He kind of got...
Token?
Well, wait.
What was Ernie Hudson's purpose in the original movie?
Like...
He wanted to work for the Ghostbusters, I guess?
Yeah.
Was it-
He needed a job. Like, his character needed a job, and he's like, I don't care what it is. He was gonna just be a janitor, and he ended up getting involved.
Was it ancillary or was it like? Did it add to the movie? Do you think?
They
Like,
could add it to the
I mean, Ernie Hudson's great. I love
think
Ernie Hudson, but
I think he definitely added to the movie, especially towards the end there.
well, yeah, they don't introduce him to the end, but
Well, no, like the very, very end.
well, yeah.
He needed a job. He doesn't care what it is. This is his good superhero origin story.
But yeah, so yeah, New
From a
Ghostbusters.
janitor into a Ghostbuster.
Speaking of which, did you
Danny
see the
Phantom.
feminist frequency controversy?
So what?
Oh god, now what?
Yeah, apparently. So, not non-political podcast. So I'm going to approach this as distantly as I possible, and I'm going to let you guys talk about it as much as you want because I don't want to discuss it personally as a bit of politics.
What's up?
Here's
Get
what
the
happened.
flamethrowers.
Feminist
It'll be fun.
Frequency did their fundraiser 3 years ago to do their 12-part series on video games. They made 3 episodes. Just recently, Anita Sarkeesian announced that she's dropping the series and starting a new series, and she's asking for $200,000 to do that.
And guess where it's gonna go?
You get $5.
Yes. And
Wait,
so she's not completing her first overproduced project and starting another overproduced project.
Why should she get funded if she didn't get the first one done?
Because people are idiots.
Tyler, you have a really bad time putting on these mics.
Oh, yeah, the mics are hard to work with.
No, you have bad
Story
spots
of my
putting them
life.
in.
What do you mean?
You put it on the bottom of my shirt.
Oh, sorry about
It's got to be at a place where it's going to face up.
Sorry.
There we go.
So yeah, the internet's been an interesting place for the past couple days. On a more positive note, has everyone seen the Civil War trailer?
Oh my god, I saw it during
How is that a positive?
I saved two of
You
them.
know the negative reviews about Spider-Man?
You know, I've heard some, but a lot of
Anybody
them
who
are
asks me always.
That's a
says
phone.
negative
Whose
reviews
phone
of
is that?
Spider-Man. I think he's a joke.
This is a remote.
Oh my god, what did I push? Okay, I didn't
It's
really-
a 10-inch long television remote. It's not a phone unless you
No,
live in
this is a
1990.
phone.
Oh.
Don't start with
That's Dad's old one. He uses it for an alarm. So yeah, Tom hates Spider-Man for reasons that
The only Spider-Man that should ever exist is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. That is it.
I love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I'm just saying I like the character way more than he does. Because I
Wait,
seem to
more
recall.
than Tobey Maguire? I don't think so.
I mean, just the character in general. I mean, I seem to recall at some point you said you didn't like Spider-Man. So
Who's playing Spider-Man in this one?
he's a kid named Tom Holland. He's the youngest actor they've ever had for him.
Who?
Exactly.
An unknown.
Another British actor playing a dude from Queens.
Why
or
couldn't
Brooklyn.
they? Why couldn't they
From
have just had the
Brooklyn.
guy who played the other Spider-Man?
Because the Andrew Garfield one was terrible.
Seriously?
He was horrible.
Yeah.
No, he played He played comic book Spider-Man nearly to the dot.
And
Yes, he
Peter
got the
Parker
sarcastic-
was terrible, and the movies were lame.
Fact.
But as Spider-Man, while he played
The Spider-Man was fine.
sarcastic Spider-Man.
He looked like
to the dot.
Spider-Man. He acted like Spider-Man. The problem was the movie around him and his alter ego did not match. Were not Spider-Man. That was my problem with Ultimately. Like, if you just transplanted the Spider-Man suit into the new one, it would be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's just that it has all the baggage of all the problems with that series. I mean, the first movie. The whole point of that series is with great power, with great responsibility. His line at the end of his first movie is him basically saying, "I've learned nothing."
And then the original Spider-Man movies,
They're great.
they
Do you have, like,
are.
specific time you need to go home?
But I had a bit. My biggest problem with them was Spider-Man / Peter Parker. He was too moody. He wasn't the sarcastic asshole that Spider-Man actually is supposed to be.
Well, that's essentially like dichotomy of the character is that Peter Parker and Spider-Man are two very different personalities of the same person. Peter Parker is the guy that's making jokes and flying around and being fun, and Peter Parker's the one that has to kind of deal with the crap, and he is moody. I mean, that it matches the original comics really well. Like,
Even when he was Spider-Man, though, he still wasn't. It was good, but he wasn't Spider-Man to me.
I'll give you
He wasn't
that.
sarcastic enough.
but he definitely carried the Peter Parker personality into the Spider-Man half a little
You got a
too
lot,
much.
like, we'll hear everything.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be recorded forever.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
Good.
No, walk out. I'm waiting for them.
I was secretly hoping you were. Or we could just be like, in the future, just play back that recording sometime. Just have it as like hidden footage for the audience. Just these noises, these god-awful noises, recorded in pristine, high-def sound.
Someone picks it up and all like,
Crystal clear.
42 seconds into your podcast.
It's the post-credit scene. You take a horrible crap, and then Nick Fury shows up. I'm here to talk to you about the poop initiative.
I thought that was my bad.
The Avengers Initiative.
Let's make a poop joke.
Plumbers Initiative.
Spider-Man.
Plumbers Initiative. Their leader's Mario.
As it relates to Civil War, how does it look to everyone?
I haven't seen the trailer.
Really?
I want to see it because I'm like, what's going on?
We can pull it up on the Xbox.
crash. Okay, but that's something the podcast cut. Okay, we're back.
Well, there's no sound playing. Like, we can do that. We took a half-hour break during the last one.
Yeah, we should have brought the recording on the road. That would have been great.
We need to make a road trip podcast.
I say we do that for Damien.
Yes.
Well, they're like, hey, hi, how you doing at work?
Live from Meyer.
McDonald's.
Put him on
Live
the
from
Discord.
McDonald's.
I am in the kitchen. They are trying to kick me out. They do not know I can hide in fryer oil.
There's teenagers everywhere.
There's a dick with a boom mic trying to harass one of my employees.
Did somebody say boom?
Did somebody say boom?
There were no survivors.
Did Well, actually, speaking of road trip, it was like, if I can get someone to do this, like, since I hopefully will have my license back by then, but if not, I'd be willing to pay someone. I would like to go on a road trip to Wisconsin just to go fishing for a day or two.
I'll go, maybe not for the fishing.
I thought we were going to go to the Renaissance Fair thing again. Which we need to go.
I was going to go, and then you said fishing.
What's wrong with fishing?
I can't eat seafood.
We're not eating the fish.
You catch the food.
Can you not touch the fish?
What's the point of going
Why
fishing?
can't you eat seafood?
I like to read the
Part of the fish is for the sport.
Right.
High and what?
You're
I'm
high
the
in
kind of person that
iron,
likes to
and
go on,
I
like,
have a blood
open-
disease.
Oh, I thought you were just allergic.
Well, no steak for you, then.
I'm the kind of person that likes to sit in
Yeah.
open water with a book and just kind of
burgers for you.
relax.
You can catch the food. You don't have to.
I have issues with open water, so
I just like.
Well,
to
as long
catch
as you're
fish.
like as safe as a reasonable distance.
Only if I can get
just go fishing in a
500
pond.
rupees for catching the biggest
There's
fish.
nothing in there. We can go fishing in the
My
pond.
grandma has a boat.
I'll get
My
you
grandma has a
whatever
fishing
beer you
boat.
want.
Fucking man right
They
here.
go fishing in the pond where my parents caused
I'll get you
ecological
just
disaster by dumping my grandpa's
Tell you
goldfish
what, I'll
into
buy you
it.
a Legend of Zelda themed
So
beer.
my grandpa has an old-fashioned.
Fine, I'll get you wine. I don't
We don't know if there's still life in that pond because they released a fish and like, do you know what you've released?
So my grandpa has an old fishing boat,
in my car.
and he recently repainted and refurbished the whole thing during the winter because he can't take it out to the lake at all. And he said he named the boat after his daughter and his son. And on both ends, on either side of the boat, it has either name. I'm like, Grandpa, did you just curse the boat? Because is giving the boat two names after it originally had a name like triple curse or something?
Hey,
You
yo,
don't
dog.
change the name of the
I
boat.
heard you like names, so you put a name inside your name.
Oh,
So
so
it's
that
not
a thing?
name.
If you change the name of your boat or like it curses the boat?
It's supposed to curse the boat. If I had a boat, I'd name it the King of Red Lions.
I'd name it Sheila.
I'd name it Iceberg.
I just want a giant boat and name it the Envoy of the End.
It's the anti-curse.
For fish it is.
My uncle took us out fishing once, me and my brother and some of our cousins.
Better Leviathan than
And we spent the entire day catching nothing. And it was pretty boring. And then, like, right as we were starting to quit and everyone was trying to pack up, my little brother was still out there. And something caught the line. And so we were, like, reeling it in for, like, 5-10 minutes.
Was it a boot?
And he gets
Boots,
a
10
turtle. Like, this
my.
decently sized little turtle is on the end of the hook.
Oh my.
And we got the hook out of its mouth, we put it down on the ground, and those things run.
Lost a few fingers on
Have you seen a turtle run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
They're
'Cause I was a kid. I was like 10 years old, and I'm like, oh, I want to see how slow he goes. And he zips like 20 miles an hour to the water. And I jumped back screaming because I could not handle that.
And now
Just
it's
think, Billy. They know where you.
lying to me!
Just think, Billy. They know where you live.
Oh my god.
They squirm like that.
And now
Should we
it's
see one night you're gonna hear tap tap. Turtle's gonna hold us so
So that's how the tortoise speed.
Thousands of turtles are shimmying through your door.
You smell differently when you sleep.
GG, quick! The turtles have reproduced.
I love that line.
GG, quick! The turtles have
It smells
reproduced.
different.
Tyler. So that's how the tortoise beat the hare.
That one Cards Against Humanity thing, a snapping turtle biting the tip of your penis.
Oh God!
I forgot to bring that. I say let's just play a game of this.
We're gonna do that. Well, maybe we'll do that after the Batman Superman podcast.
Snapping
Yes.
turtle can rip your skin straight to the bone.
Yeah.
Can you not?
It sucks. Can you imagine what a sloth would be like if they were fast?
Top predators.
How can I help you today?
I still don't think that's how it sounds sloth. How sloth sounds like.
Oh my!
Have you
There
not
were
seen that video?
two.
Have you not seen that video?
What video?
Of that sloth that's like on the pole and stuff, and he goes to reach out and he like slips, like, ah!
He grabs his own arm.
Oh no.
Have I shown you guys the video of the monkey, the raccoon that gets into the monkey cage? And then this one chick
Grabs it and just
grabs it and
whips it.
flings it, and it's got its arms spread out. It's like spinning through the air, and it like
Yeah.
hits a wall.
I've seen it.
It jumps up. It was horrifying but hilarious at the same time. Just the way it just flies suddenly.
I saw this one
monkey throws a
video of a gorilla casually reminding a guy who was trying to catch it on camera how easily you could kill him, but he just walked up, grabbed his leg, and dragged him like 5 feet, let him go, and walked away. And it's like just a casual reminder: I can rip you in half.
I love that video. What?
I need it all.
I'm rough.
What? Zoinks! Zoinks!
Anyway,
They're rebooting that again.
Podcast today.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Messing around with this
what?
video.
Really?
this-
The live-action Scooby-Doo movies?
No.
No, bro.
Cartoon Scooby-Doo.
I can't.
Oh, well, there's
Scooby-Doo doesn't talk anymore. He talks with this weird robot thing.
Oh no.
Is it that new one that they just released, or
I don't know.
there was another one that just released and ran and kind of flipped out about it or something?
Probably.
Because everything on Cartoon Network that's
Really?
Powerpuff Girls
Yeah.
is terrible now. Which, by the
Did you
way,
hear they might be getting a live action movie too?
Never heard anyone who got a bachelor's in that.
How are they gonna do the whole no fingers thing?
do you remember the Ben 10 movies?
Oh God.
Oh,
The
God.
live action Ben 10.
Yes.
Oh, he had no
But anyone
fingers.
who's a bastard.
How
Those are
dare you.
bizarre. Those are really bizarre.
Okay.
And the animated Ben 10 movie was really good. But
Get live action. So they're going.
Whose head?
Trippy.
The live action Dragon Ball Z
They
movie.
don't know what the fuck.
oh no!
We agreed to never talk about
That movie was so bad it gave me. I have that movie at home. It's still unopened. I've had it for about 2 years.
So I
a
tried to
monument
watch
to all your
that.
sins.
I decided that recently I was going to try to watch Dragon Ball Revolution, and I bought a used Blu-ray of it, and I couldn't get through the first 20 minutes. It was so bad. Yeah.
Tyler, the fact that you
Like,
bought a used
did you hear me?
DVD
It
should
stands
tell
as
you
a
that it's
monument to all
bad.
your sins.
Have you
They had like
seen-
8 of them.
I haven't seen this yet, but is the
Wonder why.
Psychopaths movie out?
It comes out Tuesday, and I'm going to go see it on Wednesday.
The what?
Got it. Psychopaths?
I've been
I
chugging
wanna
through the
watch
series the
It's
last
an
week.
anime. It's so good.
I just spent the last week chugging through it. I'm up to episode 16, I think. I really want to see that in theaters while it's there.
Wait, the past week and you got to episode 16? How long are these episodes?
It's for half an hour, but I haven't been that it hasn't been my center time focus.
We've always been busy.
I just been doing it when I just had spare time.
Is he
so.
as busy now?
There's a lot of anime movies coming out right now. There
Yeah.
was the Boy and the Beast came out, and that was the new.
I haven't seen that. That looked really good.
I saw it twice actually. Well, I saw it twice because the theater I saw it at screwed up the times, and they kept saying that it was starting later than it actually did. So the first time I was 20 minutes late. The second time I was 10 minutes late, and I was just starting as I entered the theater. So, but I did manage to see it all the way through, so it was really good. And then me and Tom went to see Only Yesterday Today, which was the Ghibli movie, the quote-unquote last Ghibli movie, which is the 4th time they said that.
This is our last movie, guys. I swear. Just like Futurama's coming back now on Netflix.
What? Are you kidding me?
I wish I was.
Netflix is picking up
I mean-
so much stuff.
You know what? I freaking called the moment that series said it was done. Nothing is dead nowadays.
You know,
Everything-
I actually wish
I'm
it
honestly
wouldn't come
happy
back
about
because it
that.
was a perfect ending.
That was a good ending, though.
I'm
Didn't
not
they
paying
loop
the
the
Simpsons
series?
quits.
Oh yeah, completely.
Yeah. Loops is
Well, they're gonna keep going until they run
So
out
they
of cast members.
how are they
There's
gonna
be
make more?
future versions of it? So, I mean, why? They might as well just go to 30 at this point, so they can keep the record.
If I remember correctly, at the end of Futurama, I know Fry, Leela, and the Professor go back. I don't remember if the Professor says they keep the memories or not.
I think they do.
Yeah, they
But-
do.
Because I mean, they could go through a whole bunch of new shenanigans with that. By that logic, if they keep the memories.
Well, I think the point of it was they were going to repeat the whole series, and that was going to be like there really is. They're kind of like they're saying there really is no way to end this series, so they're just going to go back to the beginning or something like that. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. Because how do you end something like Futurama?
You don't.
Exactly. So they're just saying like
You let it live on in memory.
So I'm just saying, all big corporations seem to be run by necromancers. They won't let anything die.
yeah, they don't understand anything either.
Go.
You know, I like the fact that Deadpool was successful, but the fact that that movie was successful had me incredibly scared for like what they're gonna do now to movies. Where the first thing all the big studios would say was, "No, we're not making all our movies rated R." And then the first thing DJ says is, "We're gonna have a rated R cut of Batman Superman
Oh, jeez.
on the DVD."
Wanna
So,
kill a planet.
and I'm like, "Wow, you picked up the absolute worst lesson to walk away from Deadpool with."
I saw something great that I wish I had saved. It was that one scene in the trailer where Batman's in his armor looking at Superman and says, "Do you bleed?" Just lasers him in end credits.
Tell me, do you bleed?
Laser vision gone credits.
There was a comic,
Sounds like
short
you're gargling
comic I
gravel.
saw where it was Superman is like, Batman, stop, we don't have to do this. And then it shows the suit mask like open up and it's like Thomas says, who's Batman? And great in the kryptonite suit.
Why does Saitama need the kryptonite suit?
It just looked,
He doesn't.
you would just wear it because it looks cool.
He probably got paid to wear it.
That's overkill.
I got tired of my yellow costume. It looks stupid.
No, it's got so much. Have you seen the one special that they had about why he got his yellow costume? It's got so much meaning to him.
I need to watch those still.
Yeah.
I'm still behind on that, but I'm waiting till I'm finishing Psycho Pass
I
first.
don't even know what it is.
You still need to watch Tokyo Ghoul.
I don't even know
I
what
watched
it
the
is.
first season.
It's One Punch Man.
Wow.
I haven't seen the second one yet, but I'm waiting for Funimation to release it. So
I'm waiting for season 2 of One Punch.
I
Easier
support
just to go on.
support your local massive corporation, Austin.
What?
That's a Pikachu.
At the Home Depot.
Yes.
Tom's extorting my podcast. Thanks a
No,
lot.
what was weird about Home Depot the other day? I went to go get a pair of work gloves and they didn't have any mediums or larges.
Oops.
Wow, go to the Yorkville one.
And I was just like, I was just here yesterday and you guys had a box.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
We only
And
have
it was
small
just-
size and forklift covers.
It was just those two sizes just gone, and I'm like, what happened? I came here to buy gloves because I got paid today. I can't buy gloves.
Go to the one in Yorkville. I guarantee you they have them.
Jeez.
He works there.
I do.
Ooh.
I guarantee you they have them.
The more you know.
It's weird. I applied
The
for
more
part-time. They
you-
called, hey, can you work full-time? No. Hang up.
Okay, bye.
Use a hoe.
There was this
I
time.
kind of just, okay, put my phone down and went back to sleep.
Crap.
There was this time where I almost got a job at Olive Garden, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize there was a limit.
Billy almost got a job at Olive Garden?
Almost got a job at Olive Garden. I was talking with them. They really loved me and everything. And they're like, I don't even know why we need to work. They had the manager interview me quickly, but they're like, you probably don't even need the interview. We're just gonna hire you anyway.
Oh my.
And the manager's like, so what are your hours so we can put you on the schedule? I'm like, well, I have school, so really I can only work weekends. She goes, oh.
Oops.
You should have said it like this.
Here are my school hours.
I was like, yeah, I've got school hours, this and that, and so I can really only work weekends because school goes from like 7 in the morning till 10 at night. Okay, for me, because I'm in the theater program. But they had to turn me away. They're like, sorry, we're looking for someone who can work
Who can actually
full
work
time.
Oops.
And I'm like, but I can work weekends for you guys. It's like a bus, but I could just do the freaking dishes or whatever. And she wasn't having it. Like, ouch.
You could have been just like, Billy only works weekends. They're like,
I am the Billy.
no, Billy only works weekends.
Oh my God.
Sign your paper.
You come in, you don't take your hands away, you fold your hands across them like, I am the Billy, I am here to apply.
Come to you with a proposition.
You don't know, you don't see any sort of proposition. You just say, I am the Billy, I am your new employee. Here are my hours. Thank you very much.
On the day of my daughter's wedding.
I am Nick
Billy only works weekends.
We now introduce Nick Cage and the Godfather.
Why could you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and you ask me to kill a man I do not know? You come to me
The day of my daughter's wedding. On the day of my
the President of the United States.
I'm gonna make you an offer I can't refuse.
Or alternatively, Nick Cage in the room.
That's funny, Mark, so tell me about your sex life.
You got all my friends. Oh, hi, doggy.
Everybody's betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world.
Punch dog.
That's it. Everybody dies.
Unpopular opinion. I kind of liked him as Ghost Rider. The first movie.
Very unpopular.
I like how you
Very
specif-
unpopular opinion.
I like how you specified the first movie.
Huh?
I like how you specified the first movie.
I haven't seen the second movie, so I don't know for sure.
I thought the second movie was hysterical.
Does everybody not like Ghost Rider?
Dude, I love
Why?
I just thought it was so badass.
I just don't like Nicolas Cage.
Why?
You don't like Nicolas Cage?
No.
Even ironically?
No.
Why?
Because he's a pretentious asshole.
That's why he's great. He plays it so well.
He named his son Kal-El.
So you don't like Tom Hanks either?
So did my friend
Did he really?
Dan, but he built R2-D2s
That is
for a living.
great.
I know, Superman Forever. Anyway.
Oh. Ooh, almost as bad as Batman Forever.
That wasn't the thing. I mean, Superman Forever wasn't the thing. Batman Forever actually was. Suck it. Anyway.
Whoa.
Wait, who is for Superman? Who is for Batman
What do you mean?
in this debate?
Well, I'm.
Oh wait,
Superman.
you're Superman. Yeah, that's right. That was a gimme.
Batman.
I'm sorry about asking that question. I already kind of knew the answer to that. I was like, wait.
I don't know where Billy stands in this whole debate, but
Batman.
I know this part of the room is Batman.
Wait, you don't know where I stand?
Yeah.
For me, I like Batman, but logically, Superman is overpowered and just pretty much wins
why Batman is a
anything
flamethrower.
that is thrown into it. And it's boring. It's so boring that he like always wins.
Except, you know, when he's up against
the Mary
someone who
Sue.
has a rock.
When was the last time Batman lost?
But weakness
Never.
is a
That's
rock.
Fire, Mike.
Wait, like fully lost or like lost just the battle he was in?
Meaningfully lost in a way that actually means something in the story, as opposed to how many times Superman wins. Also, how many actual Superman stories have you read?
Shouldn't we save this?
Yes, we should. I'm just asking Billy as a question.
Faster than a speeding fuck
I've
nugget.
seen Man of Steel.
Doesn't count. That's a Dragon Ball Z movie. It doesn't count as a Superman story.
Wait, what?
That's my always joke. I joke about Man of Steel. It's not really a Superman movie. It's more so a Dragon Ball Z movie.
Oh, jeez.
Lovely.
He's not wrong.
As I said, if someone out there thought to mix 47 Ronin and Man of Steel, you'd have the perfect Dragon Ball movie.
Austin. I don't know why, but since he mentioned Dragon Ball Z, I just was like looking around the room. For a split second, I thought he had a picture of Android 18.
What? This is my dad's room. Oh, that's my.
I know it's your sister. I know it's your sister, but it was the funniest thing. Pervert! Like blonde hair and denim jacket. I'm not a pervert.
How? Explain.
That's a lie.
Explain logic.
Okay, that is a lie. I am a pervert, but I've known Abby for like
cannons.
5 years.
At a glance.
Have you never
She's
thought
like
your sister
10
was a
years
robot?
younger than me.
No, I've known her for my entire life.
Have you though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She's a sin.
Wait, for your entire life?
Yes.
Well, actually, how old is she?
3 years younger than me.
So
Then
for the
how
first
do you
3
know-
years of your life, you didn't know her.
I've known her
It's
for.
Illuminati!
We all know the reptilians are working with the Ritterverse to break.
If you do this, it opens a portal.
Somehow.
Did you remember that Razor Fist episode I showed you about the feminist frequency episode? We all know the Bilderbergs are working with the reptilians to freeze our water supply.
Oh God.
Anyway, what happened?
A lot.
So I'm gonna go check the topic dump again.
Let's go from 0 to 100.
Oh, we did.
Huh?
We already did.
This one goes up to 11.
There's a part where we should have stopped. We've already crossed it.
Today.
Let's
Not
keep
even
going and see
you,
what
my
happens.
Family and I. We were talking about Spinal Tap. Because
Okay.
someone said what we do in the shadows is like the Spinal Tap of our generation.
Oh.
No, the movie Spinal Tap.
The movie
Oh.
Spinal Tap.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like an actual like spinal tap. I was like,
Is it still working?
Yeah, it's fine. I thought I spilled water on it, but it's fine.
I always have an issue with that. Like, I love the movie Spinal Tap. Great.
seen it.
But
haven't.
I know too many people who like reference that movie without knowing that it's a reference to Spinal Tap and
Yeah.
acting like they know what they're talking about. Like, turn it up to 11. That's a Spinal Tap reference.
Yes.
That's Spinal Tap. Like, no, it's from this. Like, no, it's from Spinal Tap.
How old is Spinal Tap?
Old.
I think it's 86.
Okay. I'm curious, just I didn't know what.
It's like 30 years ago.
Well, yeah, but anyway.
It's a band with 3 bassists. It's
It'd be a good time for your phone to go off.
Since we got Tom talking a moment, I asked you earlier if you'd be willing to tell your virus laptop story.
Okay.
You told me this a couple of years ago, and it's the most. That was just the most amazing. And they're all computer programmers, so they kind of get it.
You had those 2 lesbian friends. You're like, I wonder if I think they will invite me to the 3-way.
he's the only one who went through computer programming.
Hi. Me.
No, I went through design.
Oh, fair
Who
enough.
else came through? Were you in my class?
Well, you know something
Dean's
about it.
programming.
Oh, that was the worst fucking thing.
He was in there with me.
Remember
Okay, we got
me,
2.
and someone else in the
Pepsi.
class.
Andrew.
But Pepsi's not.
I miss him.
Yeah.
I
There
talk
are
to
some
him.
people
I
I
am-
miss.
Do you talk to
Some
him
people-
regularly?
Sometimes.
Okay, I talk to him regularly daily.
Really?
See,
Who?
It's Pepsi.
Oh.
or some.
Are they still
Do you want that cut out?
Yeah, cut that out.
Yeah,
Okay.
we might want to cut that out. Actually,
And
I have no idea what's going on.
And so we were
but that's
reminiscing at Billy's house on
was a
October
dare.
and Halloween.
I'm gonna have to cut so
so-
much of this out.
yeah,
It's okay though.
Jerk.
Save this discussion for when the mics aren't recording.
The mics are recording.
I said save it for when they aren't.
But it's fine.
I found an image.
I just noticed. Is that an iPhone 4?
4S. So
I know Apple products.
No, it's the worst part about this is every time someone sees
Forgot
my
you had a
phone.
blueberry.
Look at this.
BlackBerry.
Look at
dumb
the
it.
image.
It's a blueberry.
So fun story. Every time
Blueberry.
so
The bitch berry.
so people have been complaining about how tiny my phone is recently.
That is your foot. I've been wondering what this is for the past like 10 minutes.
Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone.
I'm like moving it like this. I'm like, what the fuck? It's underneath me.
Example.
I know, but it's
so tiny. It's so adorable.
it
Guys.
works perfectly fine. Thank you.
Guys.
Everyone's got these crazy phones.
Tyler, you don't have to lie to yourself anymore. It's okay.
Size doesn't matter with phones.
Austin, his phone is the size of your phone with the case on and bigger.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, Tom's
First, it's
story.
a phone. That's a mini tablet.
Oh yeah, he's got the Asus
Compensating.
phone.
Representing.
The group's been commentating.
That was the best comeback to that I've ever heard, Thomas.
What?
God damn it.
I didn't
This
hear it.
repeated.
Please repeat it.
So Blake saw the size of my phone and he's like, compensating for something? I said, no, representing. There's a difference.
That was the best comeback I have ever heard.
That wins.
Love
So, Tom's computer story.
Okay, back when I was probably a junior in high school at the time, I was taking a class at NIU, Northern Illinois University, for computer. Wow, sign language.
No one can know.
For computer programming and mainly virus encoding and decrypting, and we were tasked with creating a virus, and we were partnered with somebody who had to destroy the virus. So basically, I got mine. Like the whole point was to create a virus as best as you can, but still have it be beatable, and then you'd have to beat someone else's virus, and you know your scores are together. You know, that's your final project. Basically, I created a virus that I don't know if this is the story you're talking about because I've done virus crap too many times and some of it backfired. But one of them was, you know, in this project, I created one that accidentally got the entire library involved and shut down every single computer in the library at NIU.
What did you like tap into their IP address or something?
Yeah.
Jesus Lord! And the network goes down.
It's the best.
Now.
That's so great.
It was so bad because like I
And the
felt
missiles launched.
I felt so bad because like the teacher knew that, you know, I was really good at it and my partner was really good at it, and he just wanted to like make you know a decent virus and just get a good score and be over. And I was like, no. He said make the best one I can.
Jesus.
So I'm going to. And basically our teacher couldn't disarm it because it was like kind of like a free radical, but in a computer. In that you can't find the thing very easily. You have about 10 seconds to find it and then you're screwed. So basically, I went through 9 computers finding the thing because he made me disarm my own virus. 9 computers before I finally got it and shut everything down, and I was in a lot of trouble. But hey, I got 100% on it. It was worth it.
Jesus Lord.
And I mean, I don't think that's the story you were talking about.
No, I don't know. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but there's another one where you tried to give another person a virus, and he implemented on yours.
Maybe never to get on your bad side.
You don't even know what this guy's capable of. How many forms of martial
I
arts?
get enough viruses from the
6.
sites I visit.
What you were saying though?
I'm trying to remember because I know there was one time I was creating a virus for somebody and I really didn't like this person, and in the middle of encoding it, I messed up a little bit and lost power. And so the next time I turned on my computer, the virus, instead of being in the middle of the coding process, was done and was on my computer, and I was screwed.
Oh jeez.
And it sucked. I mean, I still have the computer, and to this day, whenever I try to boot that thing, it sits there and is like, no, we can't read your OS.
No.
Like, oh my god.
Did it just eat the BIOS or something?
Oh yeah, you can't even get to BIOS. You boot the thing, and you can't F12 to go into setup at all.
Oh, geez. That's like with my computer. My first computer I ever built. It was an aftermarket computer, so I took it apart, put in new parts and stuff, and then I wouldn't say all the wiring was bad, but my heat sinks and my radiator gave out.
Ooh.
So the computer wasn't cooling.
Yeah, that's not.
And so the heat sinks in the actual motherboard stopped.
Yeah.
Because it couldn't keep up with the wattage that was going in. And then all of a sudden I'm smelling it smells like burning plastic. Is somebody burning plastic? And I see little white clouds of smoke coming off of my computer and stuff. All the copper wiring fried.
Jeez.
It was literally a charred circuit board in my computer. All my fans melted. My all the plastic that was on my graphics card melted. All what was it? It was either the CPU or the was it the CPU or was it the fan headers? I can't remember what they did, but the rubber liquefied and just torched. The CPU got welded to the motherboard.
I do.
And it was really bad. I was just like, what did I do?
That happened to me with, you've seen my Alienware, that thick, ancient, thick thing. I was just on it one day and I had an accident where it had fallen and cracked the screen, so I was using my TV. Just sitting there also this thing's getting really hot. And then I smelled burning metal. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. Shut it down, gave it a little bit to cool off, thinking, okay, maybe it just needs to cool down. Turned it on, it just booted up and broke. It just would not work for me at all.
Ow.
So my dad took it into the his IT guy who has repaired my computer 3 times now. And said,
has he? Because if it took 3 times, I mean,
He's got an Alienware.
different things kept breaking.
It's still by Dell.
yeah, I know.
I made a bad decision.
By
But
Dell.
he said, I don't know how you did this, but you completely melted your hard drive.
Holy crap.
That's.
And then didn't your BIOS not read your graphics card? For the 9 months that I've known that you've had this computer, your graphics card has not been running.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was not running, so I went in and did some coding thanks to Blake here, and now it runs off the graphics card and everything got so much better.
We couldn't even run RuneScape.
The horror.
That was
Reddit.
hilarious. That was hysterical. Your computer could barely run RuneScape before I turned on its graphics card.
We went and dug that up, and I'm like, I didn't even realize I wasn't using it.
Where's your graphics drive? My what?
I need one of those?
No, I was looking
useless
at his
hunk
computer.
of plastic.
I will admit.
His computer didn't even come installed with the driver software for his graphics card. I went, had him go to the
It did
NVIDIA
initially,
website.
but like I said, it went through 3 wipes.
Right. So I had him go to the NVIDIA website, download the driver, and then went in there and fixed up the graphics card settings. Because afterwards he could play even Arc.
I will say this, I'm now
Thanks,
learning
Del.
about computers and stuff, and I'm realizing I was a real idiot.
It happens, it's okay.
I'm like, oh my god.
What story were you thinking of?
The second one. So
The second one?
The one you-
Okay.
Where your computer's like, nope.
Yeah, because there was another one where I was trying to email someone a virus and I lost power in the middle of an email, and that sucked because it screwed my email over.
Oh,
It sucks to be on
emailing
Tom's
somebody
enemy
that never
list.
closing JavaScript.
It sucks to be me.
My favorite ones are the ones that just kind of screw with the computer in a way that doesn't harm anything. It just messes with the person using it. Like the one that I was telling you about where there was a kid in his class always watching porn in class. So he created a virus that cranked it up every time he did.
There was someone who he pissed me off and a few other people off, and because he was a cocky little shit and he thought he was the best, best in class, and then he liked playing the 3D pinball. And so what we decided to do was infect his personal computer with a Trojan horse virus that infected everything, including 3D pinball, so he couldn't open it because it was like, no, this is a virus. Like, you almost can't get a virus on 3D pinball. It's like a pre-installed program. Like, you can't do that. And he would get pissed. He's like, you can't have a virus on this. What the hell is wrong with you? And we're sitting there just laughing. He's like, nah, we just gave a virus to Windows Defender, so it thinks everything is a virus.
No, but
Jeez.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
see, what would have been hilarious is like you can make a virus to have your computer like do shit it's not supposed to, right? Like, say he's playing 3D pinball, but every time he hits the little flippers to hit the ball, it makes sex noises.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
so
screw
he
with the
plays
sound
it in the
card.
middle of class.
No, because if he sits there and gets bored at night, he can just, start playing pinball and get off at the same time.
Pocket pinball.
Or just make it so that
Who's that a curse to?
whenever you open something, it goes on like a 5-minute timer, and then the window just auto closes.
That's good. I like that.
That'd be mean.
Hey, maybe
Imagine like
You're at
starting.
the end of a raid. You're at the end of a raid and your system just crashes. You're like,
everything else is great, but while I'm in Chrome or Internet
Sends your browser history to your mother.
Every time I click on something, another page opens up.
I just scared half the group.
A page opens up and gets blocked by my virus software.
Tom.
Like, it always opens up a separate page.
that's sad. No, when Windows
Google settings in your
when Chrome Windows starts recognizing your browser
and then,
history.
like,
Tom.
don't set it as
Sorry.
Set it as a proxy user, or don't give it administrative rights. And then on top of that, go into your registry editor and change its.
You could possibly share it to Facebook.
It has
will
a
auto share it to your Facebook.
Shit, what is it?
Good.
You have to change the binary in
I wanna know if
in
that's
its
possible.
policies for like auto
It'd be
update and
too
proxy and
convoluted,
stuff
I
like
think.
that. Change
It'd
the
be
last
weird.
digit
Delete
from 1 to
multiple
0
accounts.
so it's off, and that normally can fix problems like that.
That would be a
You'd
coordinated
have
thing.
to, like, physically help me with that because I'm not going to remember any of that shit.
All right.
Okay, it might be very difficult to do, and I don't know how well viruses can be made, but a virus where if you watch porn that has that share to Facebook button, it will automatically go straight to your Facebook.
Great.
You could do that in linking that button, the mapping of that button, the coding with that button, with the play button.
I was saying.
Oh my
I
god!
was
It
saying.
streams it straight to Facebook.
I was saying one that's.
People know exactly what you want.
I was saying one that sends your
Tell me
internet
what you want, what
history
you
to
really
everyone in
want.
your contacts list, and then Adam and Billy like, oh my gosh!
It's okay, I always go into incognito mode.
Me
Good for
too.
you.
Always.
Good man.
That moment when incognito starts recognizing your browser history.
Oh god.
When it's
mean this,
auto
don't
completing, you're kind of.
But yeah, I mean, that's possible. It can be done. It'd basically be remapping the, just like remapping the sound keys on that to make it immediately blare it. You just remap the play button to the share button.
Have it ignore the headphone jack.
It just goes.
Yes.
I think we're due for another topic.
This is fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a great podcast. I love this one.
Anyone have any more topics on the computer / pornography side of things? Billy?
I always have some on the pornography side of things.
I guess an unpopular thing here is I've never watched porn in my life. Not once. Apparently that's unpopular. As Adam stares
There
at
are
me.
two
No
types of
comment.
people.
The group just has no collective no comment.
There are two types of people in this world: those who don't watch porn.
I
and
know
those
you're
who lie
waiting for
about
my reaction
No.
it. Or those who watch porn and those who lie about
after
it.
what he said.
Nah.
I don't know how to react.
Anyway, now that we're picking up after that horrible.
It was.
You betrayed me. I didn't say you were. I know.
I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Quiet you. What was the last thing I said? Besides.
Okay, this awkward segment is out. So, I think it's.
Oh wait, no. I think.
Hold
I
on.
think we have. Can you plug my phone in?
Sure.
Oh, I thought we had another thing.
It's like asking to
I have-
marry somebody. Could you
I have
plug my
one.
phone in?
90%.
It should be like that.
Okay, also, let's switch topics. I think we've gone on with this awkward train long enough.
Let's talk about gaming. No, shut up, Adam.
Okay,
War
so
machine.
I have an interesting story from this week.
Go on.
So in between all the horrible stuff that happened this week that doesn't need to go on the podcast, I was offered a gig on Tuesday night. I was at the Cheapo Theater watching the Hail Caesar again because I didn't understand it the first time when I was trying to figure out what the heck was happening in that movie. And about halfway through the movie, I got a phone call, and it's from some guy who gotten a recommendation from a recommendation from a recommendation from a recommendation saying, "I need a stagehand tomorrow night." Or tomorrow morning, can you show up in Lyle at 6 a.m.? I'm like, sure, I don't think I have anything going on. What's it for? A John Kasich rally. Okay. And so I went there. I was a stagehand, and I helped with the microphones at a John Kasich rally.
Who is John Kasich?
Exactly. The fourth most interesting Republican.
Oh, nice.
Then again, that's not exactly a high bar because this entire election season was a mess. But he's the one that who celebrates third place on a good day. So
What?
Tyler.
yeah,
You broke rule number 4.
of the politics thing.
No, of the podcast.
What's wrong over for?
No politics.
He just said that.
I'm not saying anything. Well, I'm not pro John Kasich. I don't even hate the guy. I just said that he was not a popular candidate.
So I agree with Trump's wall.
As I said, the one universal rule of the podcast is Trump hatred is a good thing. By the way, did you see the photo? Did anyone see the photo from my last podcast with Donald Trump?
Well, unfortunately not.
Look up the podcast photo on YouTube.
Anyway, different topic.
Anyway, it was a really weird. Huh?
Is that the one Trump in the shirtless gay man?
No, I've done multiple Trump photos.
Oh.
Anyway, it was a really interesting gig actually. I didn't actually Frankenstein Trump. Anyway,
Franken Trump.
I didn't talk to him or anything, but I met all of his roadies who had been on the road with him for a year now, and they were really nice. I'm gonna sue you for putting my podcast in the podcast.
I'm trying to. I was like,
That is so terrible.
Podception.
You'd be suing yourself. It's your podcast.
Like, I'm gonna sue somebody for putting my product inside places that sell my product.
I'm gonna sue me for all I'm worth.
What we need to do is have this moment where we play this for maybe the first minute of the podcast, and the next podcast we replay it at this moment of the podcast.
So it's a podcast within a podcast within a podcast. It's getting deeper.
Conception.
Wow.
Castception.
Every week it just goes
Okay.
a little deeper.
Okay,
why am I
can we
muting?
talk about this real quick? I hate Inception jokes. Like, podcast
Yeah, dog.
It's not about something being within something
Yes.
being within something. It's about the idea of planting an idea. Not something
I
being
get
within
that.
something being within.
That's
like,
a good-
it irks me to no end when people do that. No offense to you, but it's just like I see it all the time. Like, that's not how that works.
It is now.
It's the most cliched
like
joke of a movie.
But it's like me, and a girl, in a bed, in a house, in a suburb,
In a dream.
in a dream.
Dickception.
You only thought you got it.
The visual for Dickception I saw was
You only
a
thought you got it in.
really slimy guy sitting on a computer chair with Dick Grayson sitting on his lap, and then you see Dick Tracy coming out of that guy's lap. Anyway, it was pretty good actually.
Dickception. You only thought you got it in.
Because it was within.
Anyway, on the Trump does everything wrong joke subject. Did anyone see his most recent horribly stupid tweet?
Every time it's like.
Was it about the Chicago?
Which one?
No, it was before Chicago happened.
Over and visit and like,
Which one?
says something like.
The one that says, "I've never seen a thin person drink a Diet Coke."
I saw that. I was just like,
What?
I think my
The heck
gets it, and if my brother
was that?
my parents are like.
Trump, think before you speak.
Speak before you think. Thinking is overrated. I'm serious. Did you guys hear about that at all?
No.
I have never seen a young. That's a Sanders voice. I have never seen. It's still a Sanders voice. How do I do a Trump voice?
Just do a second.
I have never
You have to talk in 3-word sentences.
I have never seen
No,
a
that's
thin
Bush.
person drinking Diet Coke before.
But I can tell you this.
No, that's Bush. It's a thermonuclear war.
Is that Bush mixed with Shatner?
Yes.
Bushner?
I'm just thinking of that libertarian Star Wars video we found
Shush.
where the guy was pretending to be Rand Paul. I have several Tusken Raiders on my staff. and I no longer refer to them as sand people.
No longer.
I'm just saying that it's a slow decline from gay marriage to polygamy. I swear I just saw some guy kissing his sister. Libertarian Star Wars is amazing.
Star Wars.
Oh my.
Ooh.
I remember I showed Tyler Davis that. He wasn't on the podcast, but he died laughing.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
He isn't dead.
Pieces.
You just said he died laughing.
Oh.
Well, for all we know, he could be dead. He doesn't really contact us that much.
If you believe in reincarnation, should your tombstone still say RIP or BRB?
Oh my gosh, so
BRB.
I was reading
I'm getting that put on my
No,
tombstone now.
it should still be RIP because it'll be return in peace.
Nope,
I was reading
BRB.
Life, the Universe, and Everything, which is the third Hitchhiker's Guidebook, and at one point in the book, Arthur Dent meets the reincarnation of the potted plant. And it turns out that this man has been a consistent present in Arthur's life, where every time he reincarnates, he's immediately killed by Arthur Dent. And he is now, with the last reincarnation of his life, as a giant monster in a cave, and he has now made it his life's goal to kill Arthur Dent and see to it that he dies, because he has been killed so many times by him, and he's convinced that he's specifically out to get him when he had no idea that it was even happening.
Is this guy played by Sean Bean?
No, but that would be great if they actually did the movie.
That would be the best.
Bugs me. You ever hear someone say like "rip in peace"?
Yeah.
Rip in peace.
It's like it's just rip.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace in peace.
Rest Marino and Pat Marino.
Love that
No,
catchy. What's that saying?
No,
In pieces. That's great.
Rip in peace. Like rip in peace, not rest in peace. In peace. Rip in peace. R.I.P.
Rotten pieces.
As in like leap. To rip. Jack the Ripper.
Die in peace.
I just
Dip.
you know where I'm coming from. You have that look on your face.
On your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip.
I'm the guy who will argue with.
It's a horrible
Jack
joke.
the Ripper. I'm like, where are you going?
Horrible.
Your thoughts don't even flow.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Why is this a
Oh wait, is this the one?
Dang! So I'm going to read it out loud. There's a photo of a 10-year-old girl holding a microphone,
Wearing a Nirvana shirt.
and she says, "Online dating's tough. Every time I meet someone new, they end up in jail."
I saw another one. It's the same girl who did a joke. It was like, you know, I really hate it when people try to force a religion on me.
I just found
you
that.
have to read it off. That one's hilarious. I love it.
Sometimes I'm upset by religious people before you come up to me and try to convert me to your religion, please remember, I'm just a 10-year-old girl. If you're an adult and you're still believing in fairy tales, we're really not that different.
It's so bad, but so hilarious.
I told my dad I wish Kurt Cobain would wait 20 more years before killing himself, so I could at least see him in concert. My dad said, "Why didn't you just wish he didn't kill himself?" He said, "Psst, yeah, Dad," and then not have the Foo Fighters.
True.
Oh shit!
True though.
I
Can
hate
you imagine
kids.
if Kurt Cobain kept going? Like, instead of killing himself, would he have sold out, or would he have still been Kurt Cobain?
By the way, the best photo I've ever seen of Kurt Cobain is the photo of him behind stage smiling and eating a piece of pizza.
Yeah.
Happy man.
Happiest man I've ever seen this man.
I hate kids. My mom is making me babysit a kindergartner after school. She says having a job builds character. Yes, Mom, and so does killing someone.
Oh, jeez.
Not
Well, she has the chance tonight. Build character one of two ways.
What kind of character? So does the D&D sheet.
Yes, it does. Very well.
Whoever rolled me really rolled low on everything.
I have yet to play that game.
I had a pretty decent charisma roll.
My fiance's played
I had
Dungeons
a
and
pretty
Dragons.
decent croissant roll.
Adam, I'm trying to get a group together. Once I learn a little bit more about what I'm doing, I will get
just
everyone together.
I need a car.
I'm sorry. I have a car.
I don't.
Staying
I
alive.
know where you can get one.
I know places where I can get one too. I just can't
Yeah,
remember
Streets
it.
of Aurora.
You
Just,
want to borrow mine? You want to borrow mine? I'm not using it. Ha!
No, it's clear. It's most likely owned by a minority. No,
I'll be right back.
The police won't investigate.
Police.
It was probably stolen anyway.
What? I got it taken away for speeding.
oh,
Until you're 21.
This morning.
yeah.
Well, no, I got it taken away for speeding about
6 months ago.
more than that. Probably near the beginning of the summer. It was when we had that first draft.
Wait,
Okay.
and you got pulled over again this morning, even though you never had a license?
Well, no, not like he hadn't had one. He had it taken away.
I had it taken. I've been driving without a license for like the past 7, 8, 9.
You're not smart.
Well,
I
gotta get to work somehow.
I have literally no other
know.
way to get to work.
it's
I
actually
can't get
not
my
illegal.
license back. I
Oh,
can't
really?
pay the fines
No.
to get my license
Oh, okay.
back.
Never mind.
In order,
I thought it was. That's why.
I believe it's in 26
This is
states.
the problem.
They, the Supreme Court found that it is not against the law for an unlicensed person to drive a car to get themselves to work or school.
Okay.
Well, technically, though, you need to get a restricted permit.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
if you have your license taken away, you're supposed to use the ticket that you were
Yeah.
given as identification that you do have a license.
But they don't take your license away
Yeah, they do.
anymore when they give you a ticket.
Yeah, they do.
Sometimes-
They didn't take my brother's away from him when he got felony charges for speeding.
They made me.
Maybe in.
They
Sometimes.
gave me an envelope that said, "Put your license in here and send it back. You don't get it back until you pay and take the class."
Did you have outstanding tickets?
I had 2 tickets.
Did you pay them?
Yes, both.
Why? That doesn't make sense.
Because he was
Before
under
you're
21.
21, it's 2 tickets within 2 years, and your license gets suspended for 3 months.
My brother got to keep his license when I got suspended.
Well, your
Mine
brother
didn't.
probably wasn't dealing with Sugar Grove cops.
Oh,
No, he was dealing with worse. Aurora.
no.
You
That's not
would be
as bad.
surprised.
They are
have
as bad.
Never. It's Sugar Grove / Kane County cops, because I think one was Sugar Grove, one was King County.
The
Did the
worst.
Kane County guy do the thing?
They're breeding.
Do the asinine stuff?
I don't know. Well, the guy who pulled me over this morning, he was probably the nicest guy I've ever met.
Because if it was Kane County, yes, I can understand why. Because Kane County officers are worse than Kendall County officers.
You know,
And Kendall County officers are bad.
the worst officers like in that area are the Hinckley police. They will pull you over.
For everything.
There was a tree
Video of a dog
branch
playing
that had
soccer
fallen
themselves.
over and blocked an intersection, and like I needed to turn left on this intersection to get home, and there's a pub right on the corner. It is illegal anywhere
You did it through.
to go through. Although I went and I stopped. I didn't cut through. I stopped and I looked and waited. There was no traffic, and I went through. He pulled me over for it and tried to give me a ticket. And I'm like, "Look, Kittrick," because I know who he is, because I grew up in the area. I was like, "There's a tree branch blocking that. I'm not gonna sit there for 4 hours until somebody moves it, and I'm not gonna run over the thing. This is the only likely path, like the only proper path to take. I can't get a ticket for this because someone's not doing their job cleaning up the road." and he's like stumbling over his words trying to say something, and so I start to drive off and say, why don't you shoot yourself in the foot again, and just drove off because he shot himself in the foot twice drawing his gun. Well, no, once drawing it and once putting it away.
Oh, you were there? Or in a different...
Well, those were at different times, but yeah. Like, no, he didn't pull a gun on me, jeez.
Oh my god.
No. But, like...
In a verbal tense,
I'm
shot his foot.
No, he
he literally shot his
They
foot.
will pull you over for anything. I didn't break any laws. And they'll pull you over.
King County.
I've been pulled over because the light over my license plate burned out.
Yeah.
Yes!
That is technically...
That is illegal.
It's illegal, but when are you ever going to notice it?
Exactly. I don't see it when I'm driving.
The left side light's a little brighter than the right.
And get this. You'll get pulled over if you have a headlight out and get a ticket for it, but you won't get pulled over and get a ticket if your headlight is missing.
I saw that today.
That's my mom's van.
No, I saw it today. There's this guy in a Ford Taurus, and like his headlight was out completely. The whole entire thing.
The whole mount was gone.
The whole thing was gone, and I was like, okay, some people like have a headlight out. This dude is missing the whole thing. I'm like, how are you not getting pulled over? There's a part of your car missing.
They'll pull you over. And they'll be all like, you know, your headlight's out, right? And you'll say, yeah, it's actually, if you see it, it's gone. They'll go to the front of the car and say, okay, just let me see your license real quick. Jot it down, put it in the system that they pulled you over and stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's it.
My
mom's been pulled over 7 times.
Jeez. I got pulled over.
Since she's gotten it and no tickets.
I got pulled over for a, quote, routine traffic stop that ended up being, they ran the plates, and it was my brother's truck, and he had a warrant out for his arrest.
Oh, jeez.
I was driving the truck, and they're like, are you Mark Franklin? I'm like, no. Are you sure? Pretty darn. Can I see your license? Why? Like, because I want to make sure you're not him. Like, you can't just take my word for it? No. Why not? Because you could be lying. You could be lying that you're an officer. And he's like, well, I'm not. I'm like, prove it. Can I see your ID?
Let me see your badge number. Let me see your wife's social security number.
Conversation that
Never to get into a car with you.
This is a real... I've pulled over a cop.
Like, actually,
in Aurora, I pulled him over.
There was a cop over. I've always wondered.
You flash your lights at him and honk at him, and when he looks back at you, you point over. And he'll pull over and he'll get pissed at you. You pull over and you walk up like, excuse me, sir, is there a reason you blew that stop sign?
You have the legal right to put him under citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
The only thing you have to have, though, because this is a thing, I don't know if it's statewide and stuff, but specifically, in order to carry a pair of handcuffs on you, you have to have a license for them.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's just get a taser.
Or you have a license for that.
Or you can just have fuzzy handcuffs and you don't need a license for that.
And actually, now you get a taser, you need a FOID card.
Even though it's not a fucking firearm.
So anyway, I have a cop story. I found a cop who had nothing better to do on my way to school once. I was coming out the back of Boulder Hill, you know, the downslope in the hill there.
Yeah.
I was doing the normal, like, you can go a little bit over.
Yeah.
He pulled me over for going 37, and I'm like, I was on a hill?
That happened to me in Lake Holiday. It's 25
I've been
there.
that way in a long time.
I lived out there for the summer,
and
a cop pulled me over. I was in neutral because I have a manual, and I was going down this hill and up another one, and he was sitting at the bottom of the hill. Pulled me over, and I'm like, officer, I was in neutral, and he looked over, he's like, looks and sees I have a stick shift. He was like, huh, I haven't seen a stick shift around here in a while. I'm like, yeah, like I was in neutral trying to save some gas. I was like, but you were still speeding. Like, no, gravity made me speed. I wasn't speeding. and he's like, fucking smart. So he looks at me, he's like, I'm gonna give you a ticket for $50. Basically what's gonna happen is you pay that to us because we're a private community, and if you don't, you don't.
You got stopped by security?
Yeah. Like the security.
What
like,
power do you hold here?
Yeah.
Well, it's a gated. Lake Holiday's a gated community.
I know, we used to live in there.
He's gonna stick a sniper on him, and if he tries to come back to the city, they're gonna kill him.
Like I've been in there multiple times since then. I'm like, I don't care. Like, what are you gonna do? Pull me over again? Like, one time he pulled us over. We were walking and throwing rocks over a bridge into a lake as we walked by. He was like, someone was complaining that you guys were throwing rocks. I'm like, who the fuck cares? And he's like, okay, and just drove off. Like, you can't do anything about
Please
it.
stop it.
Please
Stop it! Stop it!
We're getting
Don't
in the game. We're
stop
walking.
it!
We get like the cop pulled us over to yell at us for walking along the side of the road
I had
to avoid the deep, like the tall grass.
Kendall County or Kendall County?
I got
That's Kendall County for you.
the time I got pulled over that my license got taken away. This was like, I think last April. If I'm not mistaken, is that when we had roughly around the time we had the
I believe
first
so.
draft?
It was
Anyway.
summer.
Oh yeah, it was summer.
Beginning of summer.
It was summer because everybody was out of school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all right. So Kane County Sheriff is who pulled me over. He was coming this way, and I was going that way. You know the BP station that you're going along 47
in Jericho.
to get along out of Sugar Grove, right out of Sugar Grove.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then so I go through that intersection probably about 50. I'm speeding up to 55, then going 60. I can visibly see the 55 sign up ahead. But the cop is coming this way and about to go under the bridge. Does a U-turn on a curve right before the bridge, coming up behind me. See, I'm matching speeds with the guy in front of me, this big ass truck, F-350, just huge freaking thing that could absolutely fuck shit up. And the cop does a U-turn. This Ford is pulling away from me while I'm going 60. He's pulling away from me fast. As soon as the cop does a U-turn, this guy hits the speed and goes down a side road, like, quick as hell. Me, I'm driving a bright-ass yellow Chevy Traeger. You can't miss it. I can't do that. So, I get pulled over. The guy comes up, I roll down my window. First thing he says to me isn't license and registration, please. First thing he says to me is, you know, I was on to bigger and better things, and then you had to show up.
Oh my gosh!
And then asked for my license and registration. So I give it to him. Literally still in sight of the freaking 55 mile per hour sign, and I was going 60. Technically, he couldn't have given me a ticket for that, but I didn't know that until good few months after. Because if you are in view of the speed limit sign, when the cop pulls you over, he can't give you a ticket for it.
No, you have 100 feet after you pass the sign to reduce speed until it becomes legal jurisdiction for you to get pulled over.
Yeah, that's declining speed.
Yep.
It was inclining speed.
And no, if you are in
can see
view
it, that's
of
the
the
speed
speed
limit.
sign. So
Oh, cool.
I saw the 55 speed limit sign while I was going 60. He literally could not have pulled me over or given me a ticket for it. So
If a
I
cop
screwed myself over.
if a cop pulled me over and said I was on to bigger and better things, like, oh,
Then why did
you made a special stop just for me. Oh, you.
Oh,
Bye.
You're on foot.
The cop that pulled me over this morning was the coolest cop I've ever met. Really nice canine unit. Actually, on his way home with his dog, and pulls me over, comes up to the window, and says, "Could I see your license and registration, please?" And I blatantly, outright, I don't have my license. No, but before I continue with this, I'm going to tell you guys the really funny part. I'm about a mile and a half away from my house, going 72 in a 55. I'm late for work. Like, I already knew I was going to be late, so I was trying
why
to...
didn't you just drive the speed limit if you already knew you were going to be late?
Because you don't want to be more late.
Nobody, you're not getting... Okay, if you're already going to be late...
Adam, in the 16 years that I've lived in this house, do you want to know how many times I've seen the cop go down that road? 3.
Which one was it?
Harder road.
Harder. Oh shit.
3 times.
Oh.
3.
Tyler, you seem like you're getting bored.
Last time I knew I was going to be late, I stopped into IHOP and sat down for breakfast.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You're gonna be late. Might as well go all the way.
I just got this job 3 weeks ago.
Oh, wait, is it your first offense?
No.
Crap.
I was 3 minutes late before once, but they don't really care about that. But so anyway, back to the story. So I look down at what's up.
Sorry, I was gonna say it's not Woodman's. If it were Woodman's, you'd probably like fuck it.
You're fired.
I'd have gone home.
Yeah,
If it was Woodman's, I'd have just been like,
Woodman's.
no.
Sponsored by Woodman's.
Yeah, but what
You're
happened?
late 1 minute. You're fired.
He's not joking. That's
Yeah.
how it would be.
No, but what happened was, so I'm going 70. He's coming this way. I didn't realize it's a cop because I don't have my glasses on. Even though I don't have my license, it's not specified on my license that I need them to drive. So, but I'm driving. Didn't see it's a cop until he's right freaking here. I look over, look down at my speedometer. Fuck.
I'm gonna pull over.
No, I literally, he didn't even have to turn on his lights. I literally started slowing down, looked in my rearview mirror, saw him hit his brake lights. I just pulled over right there, waited for him to turn around, coming behind me. He didn't turn his lights on until he was right behind me. He turned his lights on. And then he comes up. After I tell him I don't have my license, he says, it's like, oh, you don't? Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the car, and you can come sit with me in my squad car for a little bit, right in the front here. And this entire time, as I said, K9 unit, his dog's in the car, just throwing a fit. And he's like, but before you get out of the car, I have to ask you, do you have any weapons of any kind? Any pocket knives, handguns, hand grenades, bazookas, thermonuclear devices, etc., etc.? He's like, no, you're okay. I don't have any of that. And this is all right, good. Just step out of the car. I'm just gonna have to give you a quick pat down. He's like, pats me down. It's like, all right, go ahead and sit down. Sit in his car. His dog's still barking his head off.
Yeah.
He turns around. Phooey. Shh. It's just like, Phooey. Shh.
Do you have any weapons in the car? I can throw my phone really hard.
No, and
Hey!
and
The silent man has arrived.
That's the closest to being on a roller
Quiet
coaster
man?
I've ever
How's it
been.
going?
He doesn't talk on the podcast.
and so he gives
Wayne.
me.
John Wayne.
That's the quiet man.
Quiet man.
So he gives me.
It's good movie.
So yeah, and on my way out of my car, the cops. I say, I know I'm pretty screwed right now, but can I get my phone to call my grandma? He's like, go ahead, grab your phone out of your car. I go grab my phone, sit there. After he asks me a few questions, go ahead and call your grandma to pick you in the car up. I'm gonna write you 2 tickets, one for the speeding, one for the driving without a license, and you have a court date on the 20th. It's like, okay. And then say I'm calling my grandma to come pick me up. But see, when he looked me up, it said license invalidated. He had to call someone else. It's like his phone's pretty loud, so I'm sitting here listening to the conversation going on. The cop in the car is being really nice. The cop on the other end of the phone being a complete jackass. Literally, it's like, yeah, kid was driving without his license. And just like, all I hear is an idiot. And then he's talking about, I was like, yeah, so I just wanted to make sure I'm not writing anything wrong. It was like, write whatever you want. The dumbass deserves it. I was like, I swear to God, I will get assault on an officer. Write me up a 3rd ticket.
Nah.
Yeah, we need animals. There's about to be 1, 2, 3 bodies.
And a dog.
It's like, this guy, no, the cop I'm sitting next to is really nice. It's like, I will reach through the phone and slap you. Swear to God. It's like, just insult after insult towards me. And I'm
Try me one more time. I will sell your soul to Satan for 1 corn chip.
It's like, go ahead, draw your gun. I'll tell you how the bullets taste. Delicious.
That's so metal.
How's it going, Kung Fury?
Yeah, it's just the cop on the other side is absolutely laying into me without having ever seen a word to me. It's like, and you've never done anything stupid in your life? It's So, I'm
No.
sorry. I have 2 grandparents that I have to take care of. I'm working 55 hours a week just to catch up on my bills. And you think you know me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Struggle.
Welcome to the legal system.
The struggle.
It's like, you're a cop. You know why you're a beat cop? Because you got all C's in high school.
Tiffany got
She's not going to be a beat cop. She's going to be a...
detective.
She's been going like forensics.
yeah, forensics. She's doing
She's
all
aiming
that.
high.
Yeah, it's like, beat cops go to her.
She's the bad cop.
No, she dissects the dead bodies.
And she tells them
Tiffany
how they did
is
their
the
job
Punisher.
wrong.
Oh god.
I thought she was gonna be a detective.
No, she
That's what I thought.
wants to
What about
dissect
you?
dead bodies. What?
Where are you
I wanted
going
to be
with
another
detective?
Just make up your
So
own.
yeah, the thing cut off, and we're not exactly sure where it cut off at.
They found her hidden bunker in the woods.
So yeah, we're alive somehow.
What's wrong,
The
Canada?
thing we got, Disney showed up again.
At this moment, Disney cut off the grid.
Well, they found, Toronto isn't safe.
As of this moment, we
Anyway.
are currently on the run.
It's been another good week. Let's say goodbye.
Dump the
everyone.
maple syrup, it's too much weight.
Bye.